Homelessness, drug addiction, epidemic in our society. Homelessness, drug addiction is an epidemic in our society.
The United Nations has said that housing is a human right.
I've been out here 20 years before, and thought I got off the streets.
We have a problem here in Los Angeles. This is the capital of homelessness. Now you have people that's uprooted from Skid Row, downtown Los Angeles, to West Hollywood, to wherever they can just settle themselves and try to squat.
Just wherever I can hang my head for the night and call it home,
and try to just make it until the next day.
There are services that the government is trying to, help people like me, but at the same time, they're creating this position where I have to be homeless now, and then the government has to find a way to help me out. And the problem is that, they try to help, but they're causing the problem. So there's a lot of mixed feelings. It was at one point that I trust the government and everything, and I'm a very patriotic person. Now that I'm at this position where I gotta pretty much fend for myself and I gotta look for food, it's hard to believe that the government would let somebody like me, sign his life to our country, go down, to the point where I'm already, having to come here for food.
You just can't just sweep them up on a rug or put them all in jail because we're paying taxes for them to be in jail. And the same money you're spending for a person to sit in jail, you can create a job with them. You can send them to school. Or you can prepare them to live independently instead of just keep on making more jails. Something can be done.
We need those funds freed up from George Bush. He needs to come down here and walk among these homeless people, maybe even spend the night.
Instead of solving the homeless problem, what they keep doing is they keep just herding it around. They keep, throwing the homeless out of one area, for instance, like in downtown LA. They keep moving them out of there, but then they're just going to spread out and they're going to go to Santa Monica, into Hollywood, into all the surrounding areas. And that doesn't solve the problem. What that does is that just temporarily, relieves a lot of individuals out there on the streets. They have hepatitis C and tuberculosis just from living out there on the streets. They contracted. A lot of them have HIV, like myself, And the government doesn't offer any well-rounded programs geared towards those individuals. And if they do offer them, there's waiting lists that are way too long. I mean, honestly, you have somebody that's addicted to drugs or somebody that's homeless is never in the same place every night, and you expect them to wait 2 or 3 months to get into a program, or you expect them to be able to call you every day, to see if there's an opening. Honestly, that's not going to happen.
These people don't have anything. They don't have families, and they're in dire need of help, and we need help.
We need a place where you can come and sit down and eat. A place where you can wash your hands.
We need donations. We need tangible help.
You gotta treat these people like
these people.
Not like they're animals.
How do they call that a shelter? I don't know. That's a jail.
We can get these people back into the workforce.
And this is Hollywood. This is a place where everything happens, and it looks like nothing happened for the real people that live here.
We need to tear down this country for the sake of humanity and put up a human rights respecting nation.
I mean, who knows what the government's intentions truly are anyway? Nobody does. So, just from my viewpoint, we spend too much time focused on everybody else in the world when we need to focus on ourselves here at home.
We do need your support. We need it now.
All they're doing by throwing people in jail is, again, like I said earlier, is just making them more hardened criminals, and they're not addressing the specific issues and needs of society that way. They're just making more money for themselves, their states, creating more jobs for the sheriff's departments and the guards in the prisons, but it's not in the best interest of the people.